Shogi has provided me with a real challenge while making video game reviews on this channel, especially because I deal with consoles that have a lot of Japanese exclusive games on them. If you have a Japanese console, you're gonna get certain things as a given. There's gonna be mahjong, there's gonna be edutainment stuff about kanji, and there's gonna be shogi on it. Mahjong I can just about fathom, as it's something that's bridged the gap to Western audiences a little bit. I don't need games consoles to learn Japanese, especially not these days with all the apps I have on my phone. Shogi, however, I've always struggled with. I don't know why. Perhaps it's because I'm not even very good at chess, and this is like a galaxy brain version of it. The aim of shogi, if you're not aware, is the same as regular chess: capture the king. However, there's certainly more of a robust learning curve and barrier to entry that can be quite daunting, especially if you can't read the tiles. Each piece's moveset is different, which is something you'd have to learn in chess anyway, but there's this drop rule mechanic that makes things a little bit more complex. Here, captured pieces can be redeployed on the board as your own, which adds a fresh layer of strategy. Also, pieces can be promoted, which gives them augmented or sometimes completely altered movesets. No, I think the main issue I've always had is a really stupidly simple one, and it's 100% on me, I get that. The pieces are all the same shape, differing only in the character they have emblazoned on them. It's not like chess, where your pawn, bishop, knight and whatever all look different and so are immediately recognizable. Here, you need to know what the kanji represents. Maybe I should pick up more of those edutainment cartridges. Is there one specifically for shogi? Probably somewhere. It's fine at the very start of the game when the board is in its default position, but once stuff starts getting moved around, I completely lose track of what's going on. That's no fault of the game's, of course, it's my own incompetence. For those actually familiar with the game's intricacies, it's rare to be let down by a video game version of it. Master of Shogi has clean and simple presentation, never attempting to dazzle players with flashy graphics or effects, with sparse but unintrusive sound design, focusing on functionality and ease of use. The pieces are traditionally styled, which could have been augmented perhaps with a more modernized version. I don't know if there's even any precedent for something like that, and the interface is pretty intuitive. The AI is well programmed by all accounts, providing a competent challenge with accessible difficulty levels. It might have been nice for some sort of introduction for beginners, as everything feels impenetrable at first, but for those already versed in shogi, the CPU's complexity provides plenty of replay value. Clearly, things like Master of Shogi have their niche. It's one of those titles that was included in the library to attempt to capitalize on a different market to players who'd gravitate towards the beat-em-ups, RPGs, and sports games more popular on the system, and you can't really fault SNK for doing so. I'm personally never going to play this again, I can virtually guarantee you that much, but that's not a knock on it. It's not something I need in my life, but it might be in yours.